All right, Big Bad Wolves rematch. Um, Not gonna lie, guys, we just had a pretty tough match with Shart. Uh, Way closer than it should have been. Um, because as probably everyone knows, you can't log into another account right now. And we have a lot of people on ults, so they ended up having what looked like maybe well, two misses, but some person shot the bed early and then never finished. So even if they went all 100s with those misses, they wouldn't have won. Um, but man, we made it really close to that number because we were using LazyBot from the lovely Julie, JoyBot, to play. You can play your matches through the bot, but it's really weird. And we had way more losses. I think if you get used to playing that way, it's probably pretty good, nice. Um, it's it's cool. Like LazyBot's really cool. But man, I wouldn't play Rumble through it. We lost way more than we would have otherwise. Which we're currently doing the same. We have people that just got like 200, 300 less than their first Big Bad Wolves match. So unless they have a shitload of misses because of it, we're gonna get fucked up this round. Our score is gonna be way worse than the first match. But anyways, going in, I'm gonna start with the motivator in hopes of really pushing through that slot too. Um, which doesn't really seem to be the case. I could still do it at this point, right? I could try to push through this crazer, um, or I could go for the save and start crippling out shit. Which if they combo slot one might be a good idea. All right, so we're just gonna keep going. The PCs. I was kind of protecting myself from the combo in slot one, and this is actually gonna protect me from this motherfucker too, luckily. So we're just gonna keep on building here, because nothing's really hurting me at this point. So there's really no reason to actually combo anything, because absolutely nothing's hurting me. So we're just gonna build out and get 100. Oh, I got a little bit of damage on slot three. Oh, because of that shear, huh? Talent show cheer hit over. No, wait, was it talent show cheer? No, because that's music only. That was a laser tag. I wasn't paying attention, but I did take a little bit of damage there. Alright, this one we have a little bit better option where I could put an item, and if it doesn't look good, I could skip it. But what I'm actually going to do again, because I do have cripple here and bodyguard, I'm just going to boost up slot 2, because there's a very good chance they open with an item, and I don't know what they're going to play, and I would want to skip anyways. So that's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm going to go with the new Hank, and I'm really glad I did skip, because I don't particularly want Hank in front of that clarinet. But even if we went for another clarinet at this point, um, it's too late, right? It's far too late. So we're just going to build up some HP at this point. Probably going to win slot 2 and not heal, so it's not going to be that great of a score, but it's a W, and we'll take it. Oh, and to the person commenting last video, I'll reply to him. He's asking about the music, and I couldn't remember the name of the pianist Wang. It's a huge Wang, which is in the background right now, which you actually can't hear because she just stopped playing. Well, she's really good. Alright, I'm just going to open up a stand because who knows what's coming out. And then we'll move on with another item. And we're just going to keep on playing items here. That's what we're looking for. So I'm going to go with slot. Oh, I won in slot 1. I should have just played some fucking HP. That's my bad. Probably could have had the 100. So I'm a little tired. Not like falling asleep like some of my matches, but just a lot of live help for last round. I'm a little spacey. So like that one, I should have played Swing Dance as I was earlier. So it's just a poor move what I just did. So I'm gonna play the item again and pick the aisle, and I should be able to get ahead here with them. I'm gonna try to get ahead because that Gene's gonna be so weak. I figured even if it comboed, it's gonna have a lot of damage done to it. Now we're gonna win in slot 1, so we'll do the HP. Not a good score. That was sloppy as fuck. Okay. 6 more hits. Let's do this right. Let's pay attention. Let's stop looking at Yu Wang. She's a hottie. But let's pay attention. Okay. Safe enough for the item because I have the clarinet. Oh yeah, Jinsa has the sprawl. So I'm going to clarinet it. It's at least going to feed from that motivate. And then we're going to have to sprawl a little bit. And let's see, I got some hijack here for the next motivate. And we're going to cripple some. That'll help out a bit. And then back to slot 2. That'll give me a little extra shield. Oh man. So we're going to go back and block this slot. Slot 1 dies. And I'm going to... I just want to make sure nothing dies here, right? Slot 3 can die. I'm fine with that. I don't want their slots to die. Because what I can do next turn is play that drummer Roger for a big fat wad of cards, and or a big fat wad of HP, and we are good to go. So, one thing I saw someone do earlier, let's see if it works. They opened up with this Hank, and it's not gonna work because of that PC. Well, it'll take the gas, so it'll actually be okay. They opened up with this Hank, because this fucking Hank has got some power to him, man. He's got a big gas, big punch. He really gets this next slot going. So I'm just going to pop in some heal next to him. And then we're going to start building some HP out here. Because that slot 1's going to take over here shortly. Oh, actually not. They're healing so much that slot 1 is not taking over. So this is actually looking to be a little problematic. I'm going to go ahead and... Wait. I think I can get a little bit more HP out. So I'm going to play another card first. I want to play that Roger when they're at max cards, right? They're not quite at max cards. Hoping that slot 1 crazes far enough. But it looks like I'm no longer doing the damage over there, and I have now fucked myself. I fucked myself good. So I don't think I can actually penetrate with that. Nah, I can't. I definitely can't. Alright, what if I motivate my slot 1? Can it penetrate? Jesus. I gotta start blocking some slots here, because I am taking damage. Oh boy, guys. Oh boy, this got ugly. I totally lost this. Um, so if we could turn back time, uh, we'd certainly want to do something like this, right? Where we would have new Hank next to old Hank, because the new Hank would get a boost and do some damage. I don't even think that penetrated. I'm fucked. Ouchie. That is, by the way, that's the defense this time. Uh, it's a mythic tier box, and I am not going to hit mythic tier boxes. Um, but I mean, that is the defense this time. You have to get out of Crazer, and then you either have to get out of Crazer like Hank, like if I would have had the items for the right Hank, for the new Hank, um, so that way you get through and you start crazing before it's too late. Because like my old Hank started to craze, but it couldn't keep up with what was going on. It got behind. Or you need to get a standard crazer, an OMM, a hip hop bob, something like that, and you motivate it so that way it penetrates. Or you could, if you work it early enough, you could get a bunch of hip hop bobs where the punches break certain shields and stuff. But that's tougher. So back to this shit. This is unfortunate. This is super unfortunate. That slot one's gonna fuck me up. Oh man, okay, I'm gonna get another loss here, guys. I'm not gonna bullshit it. So those are the first two losses of the Rumble for me. It is fitting because we have a lot of lazy bot played losses this round, so might as well just add those two. All right. So we'll start with stands just in case they OMM or something, which they don't. We'll pop out the only item, and this one I'm just gonna do the old Hank because he's plenty good enough. I should have played the PC, but we have enough time to get it out anyways for the HP, so we're good. Big bad. Pop up. Alright, let's start with let's go for it. And then we'll heal ourselves. Not like we have any options for an item. We'll get out some crazers. Now we got an item out here. We'll go ahead and get that going. And then we'll build up some HP because we're going to win on the outside. Boom. So no combos right away. Telling you guys, if you don't have combos to open, don't risk it. Just play your PCs. Alrighty, so we'll go with this guy just in case we want to play Hank, which we don't. So I'm gonna play a weaker clarinet stand most likely, which is fine because they didn't combo. We're gonna block this slot too because we can always come back. I don't particularly want to do that and feed it. I don't particularly want to do that and feed it. I could always do this with a little heal, which is exactly what I'm going to do. And then we're going to move on out. I'm going to feed the OMM a little bit there, but I'm okay with it because it'll get healed back up. No, it won't. Slot 1's going to win. I will not get healed back up. I lose points. Should have played a card. Doesn't matter that I didn't play a card. Got the 100 anyways. Alright. Time for me. Put the game down. Good job, Beast. Beast killing it. So is FFF. Crack's been doing well. Day's been doing well. Golden Dog, nice score. Disown, you son of a bitch. Look at that guy. Disown is disowning us. Library, MCM, standard stuff. Cool guys. So what round is this? 5, 6. So we got 7, 8, 9, 10 left. We could get a short rematch. That would be fun. But right now, I'm not sure what we're gonna get. We're gonna fall a bit. We could fall on Kong FU. They'll surely win. We could fall on like Hounds of Hades. I don't really know. I'm not gonna lie. And just kind of curiosity on this. Bad rankings. I haven't played Sweet Walkers yet. I wonder how they're doing. I haven't really paid attention. To be honest, I haven't really paid attention. I usually pay attention. But Kong FU did really well. They were tough. Shart was about as difficult. Sweet Walkers usually tough. So I mean that's your top 5 realistically. Kill all humans. Getting up there. They're getting up there. I think just from recent matches and looking at it, I think Ka's pulling away from the other people in that pack right outside the top 5. I could see them pushing in pretty soon. No Shelter's been doing really good too. I think they've pulled into that pack just out the top 5. Those two have been doing really good. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But at the end of the day, these rankings mean fucking nothing realistically. We could end up being like number fucking 17. Who knows with Kong? Especially when people can't log in. I mean, come on. These matches are fucking meaningless now. But still fun. Enjoy them.